Hey guys, what's going on? This is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily, and I am back and I'm excited today. Today is what is today? Let's see. Today is March. It's Tuesday, March the 19th. And I'm super excited to be here today. As you can see, we got a lot of people coming on real early, and that's because those people inside of the private Facebook community got word a little bit earlier, right? And so what we're going to talk about today is something that is new. As you know, I have not been doing a whole lot recently. Had to take a step back, reevaluate some of the things that are going on, and just make sure that we're looking at things a little bit harder to make sure we're making the best decisions moving forward. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is a new program. It's absolutely amazing. We're going to talk about it. We're going to go into detail. It's called Smartlab. And I also have a guest that I'm going to be bringing on today that invited me out 2 weekends ago to Las Vegas, me and another gentleman, Alex, who you've seen me on a lot of other videos with. We were invited to go down to Vegas to actually see this technology live working in front of our eyes. So what we're going to talk about today is 100% real, 100% legit, 100% verified. I've seen it with my own eyes work right in front of us. And there were about 50 other individuals that were able to see that when we were in Las Vegas. And guess what? They took the money that they made and they paid everybody that was there with it. Never before have I seen that. Never before have I seen a company actually go into the back end and show us how they are generating the income. So I'm excited to talk about this today. All right, now, before I get into this, if you have not joined the CPMD YouTube community, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you don't miss these videos, right? Drop me a like or a comment because we want to push the numbers up, right? Get those subscribers up. And if you're not a member of the CPMD Facebook community, that's a private community. Make sure to click that link down in the description, answer all 4 questions so that you can get permitted in the group. Why? Because you get all of this stuff first, right? People knew about this. They knew it was coming. We've been talking about it for over a week now, and those individuals there knew about it. So it's scammer and spammer free inside of that zone. And it's a safe place, right? Safe place to come and find out about what's going on in the CPMD community. Now, enough about me, because I want to bring up a gentleman that invited us. Now, many of you probably have seen this gentleman. You've heard the name. You've seen him. He has his own crypto show he just finished doing just here shortly. So a very, very knowledgeable person in this space. I even got a chance to see some of his portfolio, which was just mind-blowing. And it just lets me know that, you know, there are people in this space that are winning, and they're winning at a very, very high rate. So I got a lot of respect for this gentleman and what he does. He invited me and Alex out, said, hey, look, guys, don't worry about it. I'm taking care of the plane ticket. I'm taking care of the room. Don't worry about food while you're here. We're going to take you out to eat. You're going to, you know, we're going to feed you lunch, and even put money up for us so that while we were there, we actually got to get some of the profits that they made right in front of us. And again, I don't even know if we were supposed to be there, but he found a way. Hopefully I'll be able to see this gentleman again next month at the London event. That is the plan right now. Huge event going there. We'll talk about that as well. And not only that, he's traveling and he's taking time. He stepped out of the hotel. They're over in the West Coast in Cali, right? Showing some folks over there, but he took time to step away to come on today and share with us today. So before I go into this, I'm going to explain everything and break it down to you guys. So this might be a little bit longer than normal because we're going to go through the plan and how you can earn. But I want to bring up at this time Mr. Todd Humphreys. Are you there? As Honey Badger, as you see it. How are you,
Yeah,
sir?
I'm doing great. Hey, thanks for having me on. Yeah, I am out here on the West Coast, and I'm excited. I was excited to meet Quentin for the first time. I've heard about him. I've seen him on calls. I got to give him a new name. I'm going to call him Mr. Smooth because he's smooth, but he knows crypto really well as well. And you guys all know I have a crypto show as well. But I did my show today, and I'm like, God, I hate doing shows when it's red. I mean, you got to like talk about the dips and it's going to come back.
Right.
It's just part of the process. But I thought to myself, I'm like, geez, we're doing sports trading. It doesn't matter what crypto does. You know, just like we talk about diversifying our portfolio, we do a little Forex, we do a lot of crypto. Now we're doing some sports trading. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking today about, is a little bit of sports trading. And the platform is amazing. Quentin's going to go into a lot of detail, but they don't lose. They have an AI bot that actually places a sports trade on one bookie and one on the other, and they make the spread in the middle, kind of like what we call like arbitrage in crypto, but it is spread trading, and they never lose. And Quentin got to experience himself there in Vegas. They actually did, I think, about 2.4 million um, um, sports trades. I think there was about 26 or 27 throughout one game. So it's not only we're just like sports trading on one game, and we could care less who wins, who loses. It's just like we're hoping that there's at least a goal or a half a goal or whatnot. But it's very interesting how it all works. But he's going to go into it today, and I'm just glad to be here and help answer some questions. But it is amazing, and in this day and age, we need to diversify a little bit. Crypto is going to be amazing for the next 12 to 15 months, and it's going to be life changing. But there's a lot of people out there that maybe don't have a little extra money to throw in the crypto space, and this is just another way to diversify your portfolio and do a little bit of sports trading. And what do? We take a little bit of those profits and buy ourselves a little crypto and ride the market up as well. So glad to be here, Quentin, and I'll let you take over, and I'll be here to answer any questions. But yeah, I'm known as the honey badger, so there we
Honey
are.
badger, right. You got the honey pot over there with all the money. So man, you're hearing from somebody who's made multiple seven figures. I mean, 8 figures in this space, and he's telling you right now about diversification. And and I know there's some people on here right now that your minds are turning, right, because you heard the word sports and you heard the sports trading and spread trading. Let me be real clear, guys. What we're going to talk about today is not sports betting. All right. I want to make that very clear. And I had to look at this and think about it. And, let me tell you, I'm a sports bettor, meaning I like to pick games and who's going to win and cover the point spreads, the overs, the unders, half times, full games, quarters, player props, like all of this stuff I've been doing for a very long time. But every single time that I would go in and pick one side or the other, I had a risk that my pick could be wrong and I could lose. But you have to understand that what we're doing here is we are betting on both sides. We're picking both sides, a winner and a loser. And Todd, I'll just put you in the background here. I'll keep you on. You don't have to say that you don't have to be on, but I'll keep you in the background. So if you just stay tuned in, and if I need anything, I'll bring you up. Oh, you muted.
I said I'm here. So
Okay.
as soon as,
Yeah,
as soon as
no
you
problem.
need me, I'll jump back on. But yeah, I'm just sitting
Sure.
outside in front of a hotel, so I don't know who's going to walk by right now. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna,
no worries. I'll
okay.
have you in the background, and then I'll call you or bring you up if we need anything. But
Okay.
appreciate you again. Thank you so much. So you just got to hear a little bit from him, and we'll bring him back up here because I know we may have some questions here at the end of everything. But back to where I was at, sports betting is there's risk involved. But what if you could pick sides but eliminate the risk? Meaning it didn't matter if you were winning, it didn't matter if you were losing, you were still making a profit every single time. And I'm going to do my best to kind of explain this to you in the simplest format. And the thing is I understand it. While I was there, I pulled up my own tablet. I'm looking at an actual game on my own sports book page versus the game that they're playing. I'm looking at the odds. I'm comparing. Like I'm seeing that everything that they're showing us is real. There was $2.6 million bet in 26 bets over this game, right? Not one single pair of bets lost. And what I mean by pair is that one is winning and one is losing. But if you're betting on both sides, you're always going to win one of them, right? The thing is that their software was scanning to find the best odds. So imagine, and this is not exactly how it works, but because the amounts can be different on either side. But if I had $100 for team A to win, and I had $100 for team B to win, right? And I bet them both, but each one of the odds on that $100 would pay me 120, right? Meaning whichever one would win, I would win 120. Well, one side wins, I get 120, right? Because it won. The side that lost, I risked $100 and I lost that $100, but I made 120 over here. So what's my profit? It's $20, right? So you do this over and over again and you take the risk out of it. And you're just taking that spread, meaning the amount that you bet versus the amount that you can win, right? Because the odds increase how much you can win. We're not looking at, betting on on taking a side that doesn't give us good odds, right? Because you got to think about it, right? If you have, I don't know, the Lakers, playing, I don't know, the Charlotte Hornets, right? The Lakers are a way better team. They're a big time favorite. Everybody is going to bet on the Lakers, right? So the sports book side, they just want to be even, right? They don't want all of the bets on one side. Why? Because if the Lakers win, they're going to have to pay out a lot of money. So they incentivize people to take the other side by giving them better odds, meaning now my $100 doesn't make me 100. My $100 makes me 300 or 400, right? Because now I have better odds on the opposite side. And then the software scans and it looks for some odds on the other side that it can pair up with. And when it finds both sides where it has good odds, more, where they can make more than what they bet, right? The software initiates those bets, right? And the only thing they're looking to gain is that little bit of difference from what they risk to what they can make reward wise. And as long as it's more, they take the risk out and they win. And I got to see this, guys. I got to see this 100% live with my own eyes. It was absolutely incredible how they were doing it. Now, I know some people in their minds are probably thinking like, okay, well, there were some other ones that did it, El Green and BitSport and all these other things. I don't really know about those because I did not get involved. I did not get to see how they work or how they generate the income. I didn't touch them. But here's one thing that I do know, because one of the things that I think, I started to realize right now is, I've been all over the world. I've been flown in to go to different places, companies, to view this and view that and sit in front of people that I didn't know, that I didn't trust, that I didn't know what they did in their past. I don't know if they had good intentions, bad intentions. I don't know how they were making money, all of these different things, right? And I trusted them. And now I'm thinking the first thing that I should be asking is, do you have a legitimate way to consistently generate profits? And are you going to be able to generate enough profits to be able to pay whatever it is that you say you're going to pay? That's the number one most important thing. Who cares who it is? Number one, right? Because people lie, right? And even people that have good intentions, right? They still fail, right? We've seen it, right? People who have hearts to really help people and they want to impact people, they just don't have the technology to create the results. So I think the most important thing is, do you have technology that really can work and produce consistent results? Now, that game that we got to see in 2 hours made 5.85% profit. It was $2.6 million that was traded. There was about 2.75 something million at the end, meaning the difference was about $155,000. I remember it like it was yesterday. And guess what they did? They logged into their sports books, and we're talking about big sports books, not little rinky-dink sports books. These are ones that have been around for a long time. I recognized some of the names that they were logging into their accounts. You could see the balances. When you place a bet in a sports book, they give you a ticket number, right? Because it's a real ticket, and you could verify that number inside of the software. And I'm trying to find the hole, and I could not find it. But I'm sitting here watching and looking, and I'm seeing the trades kind of going in as the game is going, and I'm just watching it, and I'm like, this is legit. This is the real deal. So I'm super, super excited about it. You can see here on the bottom, I posted the link scrolling. It says join Smartlab and earn up to 12% monthly with huge quarterly bonuses, all passively. All right. And you can go to smartlabpays.com. That will be my link. Also, we're going to talk about how you can win a free trip to London. There's a London event next month. And I'll talk about some of the promos that'll be available for a few days. There's a few days left on these promos. All right. Now, if you're on this link, if you're on this live right here, and somebody else invited you here, please reach out for their link, right? Get their link. Don't use mine, right? Go to the person that invited you, because I know there's some other people that are attending this. All right. So what I want to do at this point is there is a very lengthy presentation that I'm going to briefly scroll through just so it can show you how you can earn. I also placed in the description, a little bit of the, just information that you want to know, right? I also posted the official Telegram, right, for Smartlab, so you can go to that Telegram and you can get all their corporate updates and things of that nature, right? And then and we'll go through this here, and if there's any questions or anything at the end, we will check it out, and all the questions, guys, just put them in the chat, and we'll cover it. We'll go over those. I'll bring Todd back up here at the end, and we'll go over uh, some of the questions that you may have about it, because I see a few in there already. All right, so let's hop over. And let's share screen. All right, boom. Now, let's go all the way up to the top. All right. Now, this is the extended version of the compensation plan. I'll have this available in the private community, the Facebook community there. I'm pretty sure this is available in Telegram as well. So if you want to just go in there into the files, you can probably find both versions. This version is a little bit extended because it talks about examples, right, of, what it looks like to earn. Okay. So you'll see, we'll talk about the types of subscriptions, the spread trading profit. There's quarterly bonuses, direct sponsorship and differential bonus, uni-level bonuses, matrix bonus, manager bonus, ranking bonus, illustrations of income distribution. We'll talk about wallets and then informations. All right. So we'll just kind of scroll through this stuff. I'm not going to spend a long time just for the sake of, time. But there are a lot of ways you can earn here. But the most important thing is, I asked this question. I says, well, what do you expect to make in a month? And let me tell you guys, and this was done on a soccer match. Soccer is the largest sport in the world. It happens all times of the day around the world. And they literally could do this all day long. But they said, hey, when we look at it, we're around about 80% is what we can generate, over the course of a month. There's what we do generate over the course of the month. So they told me this. Well, number one, can they sustain paying out what they pay passively and with the bonuses? I was like, yeah, they got a lot of room. Okay, well, what about this compensation plan? And let me tell you, the gentleman that you heard from has almost got up to about 6 figures in a week in this compensation plan. He's almost touched on that, and this has only been a few months, and he does not have a big team. We're not talking about thousands of people. It's a couple hundred people, which is absolutely amazing. And so, do they have enough money? Are they generating enough money to pay this compensation plan? And I'm like, yeah, they could pay half the profit that they're making. Sure, they still have a lot. Could they pay for these events? Right? See, these are the things that companies do, right? But they don't have a way to generate the income to sustain doing it. But I saw something that tells me that if they can do what they're doing consistently, which is, I saw not one pair of bets that lost in those 26. I'm like, these guys are on to something. So this is something, and again, I'm not going to say that this is going to be here forever, right? Because we've never seen anything just last forever. But I definitely believe that there's something here special. Definitely special. So let's talk about the types of subscriptions, right? So right now, you can get started in this at $345. And I'm hoping that this is the most accurate compensation plan or PDF. But I know this right side is where we want to be looking at. It starts you at $345 to get yourself started. Now, there are different levels. As you can see, it goes from 345 all the way up to $393,000, right? And these packages have what we call income caps, meaning whether you're generating income passively or whether you're generating it from your team commissions, once you hit that cap, right, now that package stops earning and you must go back and purchase a new package. And so, when you purchase that new package, of course, all commissions will be paid out again on those packages and all of that good stuff, right? But that's what happens in this scenario, right? So I know there's a sweet spot, which is around this 6K to 18K range, is what we were told is a really, really sweet spot. I know there are some quarterly bonuses, and I believe at the 6K level, it qualifies. Maybe all of them do. I have to ask Todd that question myself because I'm not 100% sure, but I know at the 6,200 and up, it qualifies for a month or quarterly bonus, all right, on top of your monthly passive income. So you can see here what those income levels look like. It's about 300 or so percent, give or take a little bit. Of course, as the package gets a little bit higher, that kind of goes up, right? Because they're paying you a little bit more because you are contributing more, right? So you can kind of see those ranges at 345 at the minimum, 1150, 3450, 6210, 18630, 55890, 186.3, and then 393.3 are the levels that you can come in, and they have a point value that's associated with. So subscribers who hold exclusive subscription plans are eligible to benefit for an increased max income cap on their income, as well as a quarterly bonus. All right. So types of subscription, right? Passive and active earnings will be determined using PV, which we saw those numbers there. The max income cap will deduct STP payout, quarterly bonus amounts, and active earnings. Individual subscriptions will have their own max income cap deduction. Once you reach the max income cap, the subscription will be removed, meaning you got to go back and repurchase another one. Each account can have only one type of subscription. We only accept payments in USDT for the price difference associated if you are planning to upgrade. All right. So if you want to upgrade, pay in USDT, and then you can go ahead and upgrade. All right. And we'll also take a look at the back office here in just a minute so that you can kind of see what that looks like. All right. Now, you can see what these packages will pay. Now, I will tell you, I think even myself at some point got very spoiled with a lot of the real scammy stuff, right? Because we get out and we start to see the 1, 2, and 3% a day, and 5% a day, 100% a month, 300% in the month, right? And we look back and we say, where are all of those deals now? And none of them are here. They've all scammed out. They've all had some kind of a hacking happen, or they had, some issue, right? Where they just ended up just kind of disappearing and running off with our funds, and, we lose, right? So one of the things that I did like, surprisingly, even though these numbers aren't super duper high on a monthly basis, it let me know that what they're doing is very sustainable, right? So I think we just got to get out of the mind frame of let's get rich in 1 month or a few days or 2-3 months. No, this is something that it has very sustainable payouts. So you can see on the very low end, you start at 3% a month, it goes up to 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, all the way up to 12% in a month. Now I'll tell you this, and this is a story that I love to tell because it's so true. And many of you who have been a part of my community since the beginning are very aware that one of the very first things that we got involved with paid an average of 10% a month. I had more enrollments, over 600 enrollments in that one opportunity. There were tens of millions of dollars that went into that program because it was only paying an average of 10%. There was no comp plan. There was no comp plan there, but so many people got involved with it because the idea of just 10% a month was life altering, right? And then we kind of got off path and start seeing all these crazy things coming out, paying these incredible, crazy amounts that weren't sustainable. Things were scamming out, stealing our money, rug pulling left and right, right? And so I like the fact here that this is very sustainable. And not only, this is not all of your passive income. This is just one of the two ways that you can earn passive income. Now, let's jump forward here. And I'm not going to go through all of this. Yeah, I'm not going to go through that. Quarterly bonuses. This is what I want to talk about. Now, this is impressive as well. So there are quarterly bonuses that are also paid out passively. So as you can see, at least 9% of the amount of your package that you have active is paid out quarterly. So that's 4 times a year. You're going to get on the 25th, January, April, July, and October. You're going to receive this bonus. Guess what the bonus will be paid out next month? They're expecting right now a 21% quarterly bonus. So imagine you have an $18,630 pack. What's 20% of that? Well, divide that by 5. That's about what? $3,500 that you're going to get one-time payment. 55,890. That's about $11,000 quarterly bonus. That's in addition to whatever your package is paying out monthly. Now, this money that the withdrawals, I mean, you can have those withdrawals weekly. So there are weekly withdrawals here. You don't have to, necessarily wait and just do it once a month. So you do have access to that as well. All right. So and this bonus gets bigger as the company grows and gets bigger, and the more that they can pay out. But already expecting 21% for next month. So can you just imagine, right? That's more passive income. So each subscription tier will have its own percentage. The calculation of quarterly bonus is determined by multiplying the PV by the respective subscription plan percentage. The payout amounts will be deducted from the max earning cap. So when you do get that quarterly bonus, remember, it does come from your income cap. All right. It comes from the income cap that you can earn. Sorry, I had to shut the door. Quarterly bonus. To be eligible for upcoming payout, the subscriber must submit the subscription at least 1 month prior to the payout date. So that means you can't come in right before and the quarterly bonus pays out and just get in. Meaning right now, if you want to qualify 1 month prior to the payout date, which is the 25th, means you got about 6 days, right? The quarterly bonus is exclusively available to subscribers who have opted for the exclusive plan. Must have an exclusive plan. Quarterly bonus disbursements will be provided on the 25th day of January, April, July, and October. All right. So that's your quarterly bonus. You can kind of see the months. So how the quarter pays out. So, right, January to March, right? So the qualifying month is January, February, then the payout comes in April. All right. So you've got to be in, right? Remember, at least a month, to be able to qualify for that. And this is just a little bit of a breakdown to show you how that works. So direct sponsorship and differential bonus. All right. So, as people are joining, right, you are going to earn, right, off of those people that are joining, right? And you can see at the levels here, right? Direct sponsorship bonus will be computed at 23.59 hours and dispersed on a daily basis at 0.000 hours, right? Overriding and compression is applied. So you can see at the trial 1, that's 5%. So whatever that amount is there, 5%, 8% at trial 2, 10% on the basic, 12% on standard, 15 on the premium, 18 on professional and elite, and then all the way up to 20%. Could you imagine 20% on, what is it, 393,000? You're talking about a really nice sponsorship bonus there. I mean, even at some of these other levels, right? These can be some big packages, right? And there's no limit to how many people you can enroll or share this with, but every single time those packages are purchased, right, it's going to generate that sponsorship bonus. Guess what? When they hit their cap income, they have to get another one, right? Guess what happens for you? You didn't have to tell them to go back. They made money the first time. They want to keep making money. They purchase another pack. Maybe they even upgrade to the next one, right? That generates that sponsorship bonus for you. So sponsorship bonuses for those who want to refer. This is not required. This is only optional, right? We got some people. One of the individuals that I got a chance to meet in Las Vegas, he made over $300 million using this same compensation plan, right? It wasn't this company, but it was the same compensation plan. So very, very lucrative for those who want to share and build. So you can kind of see here, this is just an example of what it looks like, right? To receive that sponsorship bonus. So you can see in the first subscriber A, at the ultimate, subscriber A's direct bonus amounts to 30,000. So 20%, right? Because he is at the ultimate level, right? He gets 20%, right, on packages. So 20% of that 150 of personal volume from subscriber B subscription plan, that's $30,000, right? So remember, these levels are key, right? You want to get to the highest level, right? Because then you're going to make the most amount of money on the packages that you're bringing in. All right. So I'm not going to go through all of this stuff. The differential bonus will be computed. What does it say? 2359 hours dispersed on a daily basis at 000 hours. So in this example, similarly, subscriber A will receive a differential bonus of 2% of 300,000 in PV, totaling 6,000. So the differential bonus, I'm guessing, and I'm still learning this, guys. A lot of this stuff, I haven't even, figured all of it out yet, right? But that differential bonus looks like there's just, if there's a difference, right, in the amount of personal volume there, depending on where he is located, right, or rank wise. In this example, he gets 2% of the 300,000 of his volume. That's $6,000. And subscriber B, they will earn the differential bonus of 6% of the 300,000, right? So now that person would be getting 18,000. It says subscriber C will not receive any bonuses from this differential bonus, as both subscribers C and D are under the same types of subscription. And then it says today, subscriber B is sponsoring an ultimate subscription. So that ultimate, right, that's way over here, this person is actually benefiting from it. This person is benefiting from it, right? Because their package, right? And I'm guessing they have these ultimates and elites, right? But these standard ones down here wouldn't qualify for those differential bonuses. So it's just a little bit more money there. And as you start, building this thing, a lot of this stuff you'll start to understand it more as you figure it out, right? As you go through it. Uni-level bonuses. This is pretty cool. You can go anywhere from 1 level all the way down to 18 levels, right? So depending on the types of subscription that you have, right, it's going to open up those levels. So you can see in the generation 1, it's 5% uni-level, right? 3% level 2, 2% level 3, levels 4 through 5, 0.5%, 6 through 7.3, 8 through 9.2, and then 10 through 18 is 0.1%. So as you start to get to this thing, man, and as the depth grows, right, and levels, right, there's typically more people there, right? It gets to be more and more people in these lower levels, but you start adding these percentages up, you're going to be able to make some incredible income from this, right? And it just kind of shows you here another example here, right? Subscriber A is set to earn $1,000 times 2% equals 20, right? So depending on where people are in that chart, right, you'll see where those percentages can fall into place. It says given their entitlement spanning across 18 generations, right? And then it just kind of breaks it down. Subscriber B's earnings will amount to 0 as he only has entitlements from the first generation. Subscriber C will not receive any earnings as his subscription plan has no entitlements here. Subscriber D has achieved an STP of 1,000 today. All right. So that's just the person here. And then this person over here is benefiting from it, right? Because that's down in the levels. But, of course, these things you do have to qualify for, right? And you do have to make sure that you have the right subscription plan, right? Or entitlements. The matrix bonus. So in the matrix here, this thing builds out in all the way on those 18 levels, right? And let me see if I can find the picture yeah. So this is kind of how that looks. So as you start to fill in those levels, all right, it's I think this is what you call a 3x3 or something like that matrix. So your first level has 3, the second level has 9, then 27, then 81. And as you start to fill those levels up, right, as people start to fill them up, you're going to see that you're going to be able to make money in those levels filling up that matrix, right? So and you can see the type of subscription. It's going to determine how much you're getting for the people in those levels. So levels 1 to 3 goes anywhere from 50 cents up to 600. Levels 4 through 6, 25 cents up to 300. And then levels 7 through 18, it's 0.075 up to 90. All right. So you can see, get down to these lower levels down here, those bonuses get a lot bigger. And this is not one of those matrices where like people are like dropping down and you're getting like all of this spillover and stuff. This is just you your team filling out the spots as it grows, right? And you're going to earn from those individuals in those levels, right? That's just, kind of how that matrix bonus will work. Manager bonuses, even more here. A subscriber will be eligible for promotion to the position of manager upon successfully sponsoring 3 subscribers with standard subscriptions and above. So as you refer 3 people, right, with standard or above subscriptions, now you qualify for the manager bonus. Once promoted, managers will also qualify for the matching direct sponsorship bonus. So, right, managers, 0 to the first manager. All right. 10% of the direct sponsorship bonus. So it's kind of like a matching bonus, right? You're going to get 10% of the direct sponsorship bonus earned from the downline. And if you go first to the second manager, now you're going to get 3%. Second to the third, 3%. Third to the fourth manager, 1%. And it goes 1% all the way down to the 11th manager, right? 10th and 11th manager. So it's kind of like a matching bonus here, but you need at least 3 to start qualifying to earn this bonus, right? It says manager bonus unilevel will be computed every week on Sunday, 23:59 hours, and dispersed on the following Monday at 00:00 hours. The status will only be reflected on the following Monday upon meeting the requirements, and subsequently it will grant eligibility for the bonuses. So this is just more money in this compensation plan. It keeps going, right? Keeps going, keeps going. You can see the ranking bonus. So as you start to achieve these ranks, I know Mr. Todd that's on there right now is at the director 5 position right now and making some incredible income at that amount. But you can see that it goes all the way up to director 10. And, of course, you just have to start meeting those requirements. And then you can see you're going to start getting the bonuses as you do that. 2% of the total group volume, right? 3%. Then it goes to 5, 6, 10. And then once you get to director 2, you start getting 5% from the exclusive earnings, 10% from exclusive, 15, and then 15 from the exclusive earnings as you keep ranking up. So there's just more money that keeps coming out of here as you rank through this compensation plan. This is why I really like this, because it's aggressive. I know they're making a lot of money, so I know they can pay this out. But not only that, this is one of those things that you put in your portfolio that has that explosiveness to it, right? I know if you're a part of the community, you know some of the other things that we're doing more for foundation, right? For the solid foundation that's slow, steady, consistent, and low risk, right? Well, this is something that has that aggressive nature to it for those people who really want to go out, make a lot of money real quick. Because I believe that we have a very small window right now with the bull run coming, and we want to get as much as we can. We want to earn as much as we can so we can take advantage of this next bull run. All right. So the last is illustrations of income distribution. So yeah, this is just some examples here derived from diagram 1. Sponsor corresponds to 3, 3 sponsors correspond to 9, and 9 sponsors correspond to 27. So yeah, this is just showing you kind of, what it looks like, what you could make income wise with a standard subscription, 49.50 PV at a 6% percentage, and then your monthly STP 297. So just kind of giving you an example of what earnings could look like. Premium subscription here, if you were to, at this level here, you could be looking at about 24,000 in earnings, and it just breaks that down. So just more illustrations here. Wallets, the USDT that is credited from external wallets exchanges into the subscriber's account will be added to the USDT wallet in your back office. All earnings generated from the subscriber's account will be deposited into the earnings wallet. And once the subscriber subscription plan reaches the income limit, any earnings will be securely held in their trust vault until the subscriber subscribes to a subscription plan of equal or higher value within a 72-hour window. So if you have some extra income that you don't qualify to get on that package, you got 72 hours to get your package to qualify so you don't lose that income. All right. Let's see. Information. Both USDT and earnings credits are transferable within the sponsored line. Payments are processed every Sunday after 23:59 and will be dispersed after 3 business days on the following week's Thursday. So payday Thursdays. The minimum withdrawal amount is $10 in increments of $1. A withdrawal fee of $1 or 5% of the withdrawal amount, whichever is greater, will be applied. So there is a small withdrawal fee as well. So more bonuses await you. So stay tuned. All right. So I ran through that really, really, really quickly. I did. I know you may not have understood every single thing. Guess what? I don't understand it all, but I'm all about the earn while you learn mentality. So I want to show you just real quickly what the Smartlab AI spread trading community looks like. There's over 5,000 members. Let me tell you guys, the US market has not even taken off yet. There were like 50 people at the event in Vegas. They're not looking to do a lot of events here in the US markets because you know how we are here in the US markets. It's just a little strict. And, we always have things going on and problems with this and that. So they're not really looking to build here, so to speak. But I'm telling you guys, this thing has been running now, I think about 4 months. And the US market is wide open, right? It's wide open for you to go out here and share this and build this opportunity. Again, the most impressive thing I saw was the technology, and I saw it work in front of my eyes, and it was the most incredible thing. All right, now, yeah, make sure you get into this community. You can stay up to date with things that are going on inside of the community. Look at that. You can see just a bunch of information. If you need any PDFs, let's see. I don't know if they have the newest one here, but I'll make it available in my community as well. So no worries. We can get that to you. All right. So you want to make sure you're a part of that. Let me stop the share real quick. And I want to talk just real quickly. I'm gonna bring my guy Honey Badger up here again because he's back. I want you to
Yeah.
kind of talk about some of the events, the London event that's coming up, and also some of the promos that'll be available. You can share that here, and if they are interested in those promos, they better reach out to me quickly because we only have a very short window to for these things that are about to happen. So I'll let you talk about those.
You did an amazing job. I took a few notes because I know you're new at this, and I just kind of like touch it. I wanted to stop you. I was so excited, but I know I got to wait till the end, and then I'll share a few things. But he was talking about how Quentin went to the event. Things are like different here. We always talk about all these deals that we're part of, and it's all about how much money we can make. At the end of the day, this is totally different. They're leading with the product. If you don't believe the product is good, there's no reason to join. So they have you know, like a money guarantee. You can buy a pack, you can fly to anywhere in the world, they'll pay for it. And if you get to the event and you don't like the AI bot, or you think that something's fishy or that's scammy, they're going to give you your money back. So that was my whole goal, is to get Quentin and Alex to Las Vegas. We didn't talk about money at all. I said, you just got to see it to believe it. So it's a little different here than most of the time. They're saying, oh, they're paying 1-2%, per day. This is just the opposite. They want to show you the technology. And, at the end of the day, you guys can only get so excited about my paycheck or Quentin's paycheck or what we're doing. You got to really, at the end of the day, you got to see it for yourself. So we're excited to share it with you, but we are a subscription-based platform. We're not what we call betting at all. You're paying for a subscription to have access to the AI bot. It just happens to be the AI bot at this time is doing sports trading. So that's how they generate revenue. Pretty amazing. Let's see what else I had on my list. Everybody qualifies for the quarterly bonus. So you do buy a pack. Everybody does qualify for the quarterly bonus. It just depends on what pack you come in. It depends on how much you receive in the quarterly bonus. It will always be at least 9% or more. I've received now 3 quarterly bonuses. The first one was 13, 15, and they're expected 21%. Now, at the rate we're going, they're expected July to be around 25%. So pretty exciting to see that going up. That just shows you that more revenues coming in. They're able to do more spread trading through with the bot. Let's see what else I had on here. He talked about basically if you buy a pack, this is like something I really liked about it as well. So you buy a pack and you bring somebody in, and you don't have enough in your cap to receive the full commission. Most companies say, "Sorry, bro," and they just take it and you never receive it. They have a thing, it's called the trust wallet. So let's say you earned $1,000, but you only had $500 left in your income cap. They would put that $500 in what we call a trust wallet, and they could actually, you get 72 hours to claim it. Most companies say, sorry, excuse me, and it's gone. So they're willing
Yeah.
to have you come back and get a pack within 72 hours and claim the money that you deserve. They don't want to take it away from you. So I really like that. Let's see. He talked about the matrix. I think the matrix is cool. He talked about that it's only what you see below you. It is a company-wide matrix. So you will, or you could see spillover because you only
Oh,
have
great.
so many positions on your front line. I see people come from above me into mine, but you only have 3 on your front line. If you sponsor somebody else, they got to go on your next level down. Correct? If you sponsor 10, you can only put 3 on your front line, then it's got to go down. So eventually, getting in early, and it's a worldwide matrix, and
It's gonna
you can
flood.
imagine kind of what's going to happen. You might see somebody might buy a $300,000 packet that's placed below you. You can see the bonuses, but you're seeing a lot of 6s and 18s. But it's only like a one-time bonus unless they come back in and buy a new pack. But it's exciting. There's a lot of people in some of the markets that are coming with smaller packs. They're part of the matrix, and all of a sudden, some guy buys a big pack, and they make it's a nice little bonus. So that was something else I had on my list.
So you do get spillover, guys. So timing is
Spillover.
crucial here. You do get spillover. That was my bad for saying that wrong. And that's crucial because positioning is key, right? Like the earlier that you're in, right, the bigger chance that you're going to have more spillover falling below you, right? One person can make a big difference in what falls into your matrix.
The other one that he talked about was a differential bonus. It wasn't for sure. Let's just say that Quentin comes in with a pack and he gets 12% fast start um, on that individual, and I come in with a pack that I'm getting 15% fast start. Quentin would get 12% on the person that he brought in. I would get additional 3% because there's a gap between 12 and 15. So I would get 3% fast start on anybody that Quentin came in. If I came in the bigger pack, it's 20%, and his would be 12. I would get an 8% fast start on anybody that Quentin brought in the whole entire downline. Maybe nobody ever had a big pack. I would get the difference all the way up to me. So you guys can see as you upgrade in pack size, you get a higher fast start. And there might be people below you that maybe only have a smaller fast start, which is 6%. You're going to get the gap between the 6 and whatever percentage you have on your fast start bonus, which it's awesome. You can stair step and buy bigger packs as you grow through the platform, which is kind of amazing as well. So I think that's about all I had on my list. I think you did an amazing job. I'm learning it with you guys. To be honest, I've only been in now it's about 4 or 5 months. The company's been around about 6 months. I've been to Vietnam twice. I had to see it twice myself. I needed to. I'm like Quentin. I got to protect my community as well. And at the end of the day, we have to see a platform that has a way to generate real revenue. At the end of the day, I don't think I've ever seen a platform that's real, opens up the books, shows us the 2 bookmaker sites, showing the revenue going in and out. They do live events where they're doing the sports trading. I have never seen that before. And I've been to hundreds and hundreds of companies, and they just won't show you. It's their secret sauce, is what they say. We can't show you everything. At the end of the day, I can't do it anymore. I mean, I've had some bad deals in the past, and you trust people. You say, well, Todd thinks it's great. I guess we all can do it. This time, we're all going to go look at it together, like Quentin and everybody else, and you guys are all welcome to come and look at it as well. But the next event is, like Quentin is saying, is in London. It's April 6th to the 12th. It's going to be an amazing event. The owners of the company are going to be there. The Prince of Malaysia is going to be there. Like I said, it is the real Prince of Malaysia. He's part of this as well. He's a billionaire. He is in the sports space. He's like the best there is when it comes to Baccarat. I don't know how you play that, or even maybe how you pronounce it, but
Banker player.
Yeah,
That's it. The banker player.
He's going to be there as well. I'm going to talk about Some amazing things are going to launch. The guy that Quinn was talking about that in a previous company with this same comp plan made over 300 million. I don't know many people in this space that's ever made like 300 million, even 100 million in one company. He's going to be there, and we're going to go to some
Seb,
live. Yeah, Seb. We're
Seb,
actually
yeah.
Sebastian is what we call him, and you're going to be able to go to some live events, like live soccer events in London, where there's 50 to 100,000 people, and we're going to have that AI bot working for us while we're there. So it's pretty amazing. They have what they call it's like a red envelope. It's kind of an Asian thing, but like Quinn was saying, is after the event's over, they like spread the wealth. So if AI bot made so much money, they're willing to give the spread to the people that are there live. So
And
Quinn
they
got a
gave the money out live, like, and what there's a stack of these red envelopes, and everybody's. I'm wondering why everybody's so excited, you know. And I'm just like, when they start handing out these envelopes, and like people are like $2,000-$3,000 inside of an envelope because they just paid out the same money that they just made. It's pretty cool. Never seen that.
Yeah. Not many events you're going to go live and get paid to show up as well as look at the product. So
yeah, go to the event. You're gonna make the money to pay for whatever it costs you to go. Like it's pretty cool.
It's awesome. So the promotion that is kind of going on now, you buy an $18,000 cap or pack. They have a cap on it, and right now it's at 60,000. So that means you can only make 60,000 on an $18,000 pack. With the promotion that's going on, and Quentin has a couple of them left, they raised the cap from 60 to like 100. So they raise it up about 40,000, so you can actually earn more before you have to buy a new pack. So that's
additional $40,000, guys. So what that means is the pack normally would stop earning at 60,000 on an 18K pack. Now the promo, and I got a few of these left, and I think they expire in a few days as well, right? To the 24th, I think is the last day we can use them.
24th, they're gone.
So
yep.
If you have that 18K pack, now it allows you to earn all the way up to 100 versus just 60. So you get $40,000 more of income that can be generated before you need to rebuy another pack. All right. And then you got also the 55K, right? So if somebody wants to come in at a 55K level, that package typically earns what, 250,000, I believe?
240,000 is the cap on that one.
240,000, but you get an additional 190,000 on the 55,000. That's the one. That's the one that sounds real good. God dang. Woo.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, you're talking about being able to earn, what is that? That's almost 430,000 or so that you can earn on the 55,000 pack before you have to purchase a new one. So that's crazy.
They're awesome for people that are building a team. If you're passive, it might take you a while to earn the 450,000. But if you're a builder and you got the fast starts and you have all the rank bonus, and you're going to wish you had, a higher pack because you don't want to be buying a new pack, every month. So it's nice. There's a lot of programs out there that only do a 1X. You got to buy a pack every time your money doubles. Here it's most of the packs are 4, 6X. They're not paying out as much on the passive side, but man, I'm happy with 10 to 15% depending on where the packs come in, because it's going to last a while. Like Quinn said, there's so many deals right now. They're dropping like flies, and they only seem to last. They used to be like 6 months to 8 months. Now they're lasting 2 months. So because they're depending on cryptocurrency, and right now you guys all know crypto's fluctuating a lot right now. Bitcoin halving's coming, so a lot of volatility, and I don't want to be part of anything. It's in this space, it's paying a percentage on crypto. We pay crypto in and crypto out, but it has nothing to do whether Bitcoin goes up or down, which is awesome. And we're not betting. We're sports trading, and we could care less who wins the game. We're just enjoying the game and letting the AI bot do its magic. So I hope I covered everything there.
One other thing, real quick before you go. I know there are a few, and I don't know how many, but there are a few spots left to go to London. If a person wanted to go to the event in London, it's a 6-day, all expense paid flight and room trip, right? If you wanted to go to London, it's going to happen next month, and they're going to go to a live game. which I've never been to a live soccer, international soccer match like that. I've never been. My brother played pro soccer, so I mean, he would kill me if I go to this probably, but because I know he would want to go so bad. But you're gonna get to go to a live game. They're gonna bet on it. They're gonna pay you out money for the money that they make from it, right? How can a person qualify if there are a few spots available?
It's only 40 spots worldwide. And you guys all know they came to the US. They've been here for 2 weeks. We did the Las Vegas event. We just did an Anaheim event, and then they're doing a New York event. I think in a couple days, and then we're off to London. So the Asia market, they got to keep 20 for them to go to the London event. The North America market and Mexico and whatnot, they had 20. Right now, we have approximately 7 left in the US market. They'll be gone very soon, but there's 2 ways to qualify. You can come in with a 55K pack, and you get to go
What's
to
the
the
promo?
event. The promo, you get the promo, additional income cap, and you get to go to the event in London. It's going to be awesome. The other way you can qualify is come in with a smaller pack wherever you can afford to come in, and then you sponsor 4 $18,000 packs, and then you're able to go as well. So there's 2 ways to qualify. It's just
Question
like
on that.
go ahead.
Does a person have to do 418K, or can they just sponsor a bunch of people that equal the same amount?
I don't have that answer. I'm not for sure.
It
I just have to
sounded like
spend.
when we were there, they just needed 75K or so, I think, in personal sponsorship to qualify. So I mean, I don't know. We'll find that out and clarify it for you. But I believe what I remember them saying is that you needed 75K in personal referrals direct to qualify. But don't hold me on that, guys. I'll get an exact answer for it.
I'll find out, because there's a lot of people that have like a community of people, and once the word gets out, people are going to come in at $500, $1,000 packs, and if it adds up to 75,000, I don't know why they wouldn't.
The same money for the company, So
exactly.
What else? Was there anything else? Oh, and talk about one more thing. I want to talk about one more thing. At the very end of the event, we got to spin this wheel. Talk about that, because I thought that was pretty cool, because they gave away quite a bit of stuff when you got to spin that wheel. You made all this money, and then you could take the money and you could use it to spin the wheel, but the meaning behind all of it and everything that happened there. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Well, yeah, it is pretty amazing. So you come to the event, and the live trading is going on, and at the end they give you some cash, and it's in envelopes. Some get more than others depending on kind of what pack you came in as. But you get to participate every time you come to a live event, which is awesome. So they divvy out the money at the end of the event in the red envelopes, and then all the money that, well, I guess I could say they have what they call it promotions. What's the promotion? And if you're so excited you want to come back and share it with your team, you can actually spin the wheel and get additional cap, kind of like what Quentin was saying. We got some certificates, so you get a higher cap on 18s and 50s, but they also let you spin the wheel, and you can win 30,000. You can win 1,000. Quentin won $1,000 for spinning the wheel.
USDT, plus I got like another 30,000+ in income cap on one, and in the other I got about 45,000 or so in income cap. So yeah, people with one of the guys, the last one won 30,000 in USDT, right?
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Trip to London, you can win an iPhone. See, not only and each spin is $50, and you're like going $50 because you're basically getting one of those certificates. You can use it for yourself, or you can give it to the team members, kind of what Quentin's doing. But that $50 goes to a charity, so the company doesn't keep that money at all. So they ended up donating, I think they said $15,000 to a charity in Las Vegas. I kind of remember which one it was. The
Salvation Army.
Salvation Army.
They went and bought clothes with all the money from the spins, and they passed out the clothes to the less fortunate.
And they did that both times that I was in Vietnam. We went to an orphanage, and they got a big 10 by 10 box truck, and it was full of food and diapers and all that stuff. And we got to go to the orphanage and experience helping all these kids. And they did it both times that I was there. They just did the same thing to an event here in LA. That $50 for every spin. went to an adoption agency as well. So, man, I got a good heart. I haven't seen that, around. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Quentin came. I got to meet him. He's an awesome dude. So you guys are in good hands, and I'm here to help you guys as well. So if you don't have any other questions, I'll just kind of like.
Well, I'll give them a second here. I know,
Okay.
got to let you go because we've taken your time, guys. If you have a question, let's keep it brief. Put it in the chat real quick. All right. And we're going to ask just a few real quickly because we got to let, Mr. Humphreys get back to his day. One thing that I will say is spinning that wheel was pretty cool. I think they gave away about 5 trips to London. They gave away iPhones. They gave away extra income on your packages, and they gave away USDT. I thought that was pretty cool. And then they took all the money, gave it to, a charity. Right. So pretty cool just knowing that you can do that. And the people did it with the money that they made from the sports trading. So they just gave back some of those profits. Right. So pretty cool. Questions real quickly. I have one here. What if no one wins the game, but it's a draw? I have the answer to this, but I mean, I know you know it too. So I'll let you answer.
Well, they place bets where they always, where the AI only picks up trades that where there is a guaranteed win.
Right.
They just don't place a sports trade where there's a draw. So
right.
I guess
so it's looking for, to elaborate, it's looking for specific trades to take, right? It's not looking for something to end in a draw. The over under on a soccer match might be 2.5, right? And so it's only going to place a bet for under 2.5 or over 2.5, right? And it looks for the odds that can win on both sides, no matter what. So we're not looking or betting for a draw. We're not that the AI won't pick that up as something that it wants to take a trade on. It's only looking for under 2.5, over 2.5. So it's not every bet that it's looking for. It's only particular ones that it's looking for. During the soccer match, there are thousands of bets that you can take live throughout the match. It doesn't care about all of them. It only looks for the ones that gives it the odds to where it can't lose. All right.
And they did 26. So the game that we
26.
watched, there was 26 successful, profitable trades is what they had. Not just one. We didn't have one-on-one game. They kept coming like every 10, 15 minutes throughout the game, and every one of them were successful.
All right. He says at the beginning, you talked about exclusive and something else. So there's standard and exclusive packages. Somebody asked, what's the difference?
The exclusive was the right side. Anybody that buys the exclusive, that actually puts you into earning the quarterly bonuses. So if you buy the other side, you don't participate in the quarterly bonus. So that's you're correct. That's why
we don't even talk about standard packages, guys. We're only looking at exclusive packages. So let's make that clear. Only exclusive packages. All right. Any other ones? I don't see any more. All right. So all right, Mr. Todd, I'm gonna let you go ahead and go run, get back to your people. I appreciate you so much. Guess what? We're gonna pay you back really well. So you see those commissions coming in.
No, I take care. Right? I'm like you. I'm gonna take care of my community. I'll take care of you boys as well.
Yeah, he took care of me. Didn't know me from a piece of dirt, but he invited me out, on Alex's word. And he brought us both out there, made sure we had a great time, took care of us 100%. So yeah, I appreciate you, sir. And if I need anything, I'll be sure to reach out to you. You guys will see a lot more of this guy. Trust me and believe it. All right. So thank you, sir. I'll let you go ahead and run, and I'm going to stay on with the community for a little bit because I want to show you guys what the back office looks like. Appreciate it. All right. So I'll see if I can answer a few more. It says, what are the realistic earnings for someone who is not a builder at smaller tiers? Well, we saw, right? It starts at 3% passively. And it kind of scales up from there, 3, 4, 5, 6, depending on the level that you're coming in at. Again, we look at 5 or 6% in the month and we say, man, that's not enough money, right? But God, I mean, honestly, where can you make that type of income consistently and it be sustainable, right? We just have been so blinded by the 15, 20, 30, 40, 50% a month. And then these things that try to do that, they're gone and man, it used to be 6 months to a year. Now it seems like 30 days, 60 days, they're gone. Right. So, I think we just got to get out of that mind frame, and you got to take into consideration the quarterly bonuses, which can be pretty large, right? They're already expecting 21%. right? So even though you might only be getting 4 or 5%, right, per month, when that quarterly bonus comes up and it's 20% of your entire package, well, what does that average out to, right? It averages out to quite a lot more a month when you can have those big quarterly bonuses like that. So again, for someone passively, I still think it's great income, right? It's not mind blowing, but guess what? We're not trading where these accounts, some anonymous, what do they call it? What do they call the events in Forex? I forgot. You have some black swan event that wipes out the market and wipes out your account with it. We don't have to deal with that here, right? So this is a diversification piece to get you out of like trading. You know, there was 700 million liquidated in the crypto market over the last 24 hours, right? We don't have to deal with that, right? So just a different way to earn, a piece of diversification to put into your portfolio. I'm trying to sign up with the ID. Okay, so guys, let me show you what the sign up process. I wanted to go through this because I know there's going to be people that are going to be so confused on how to get signed up. So let's just take a look at it real quickly because it is a little confusing, but we're going to promise we can keep it simple and it's going to work. So www.smartlab pays.com. That's Smartlab, not Smart Labs with an S. It's Smartlab, singular, pays.com. All right. You'll hit that link. And it's going to pull up here, the sign up. You'll see referral ID CPMD, Crypto Pays Me Daily, right? It's going to be CPMD, guys, not Crypto Pays Me Daily, CPMD. All right. Now, username, email address, you want to put all that stuff in there, mobile number, right? Where it says auto placement, matrix ID, position, subscription key, you will not use any of that. Keep it all blank. Make sure to enter this verification code. Don't let it expire because you may have to refresh to get a new one. Click the box and then you can register, but none of this stuff matters. The subscription key is if you had like a promo of some sort, right? But you can do all of that in the back office, right? I have 2 of these promo tickets for 18K packages. Only got 2. First come, first serve. Plain and simple. I'm not holding them for anybody. If you want one, it's going to give you extra income cap from what you would get in a normal package, right? So the 60K, I think this one of them has an extra 30. The other one has an extra 45 or 46. All right. So, but that's what the subscription key is for, right? But you don't need that on the sign up. All right. So just fill in the top, leave the bottom blank, put the verification code, click the box, register. All right. Let's go back to the login. Let's go here. CPMD. I hope I got the right code. See if I can log in. So yeah, you can see I've already it says you have one downline that's not yet placed. So I got to place somebody. I'm not going to do that right now. All right, save. Not right this second, but you can see I've already got some earnings in here because my package is already earning. I'm at I have a 6K, right? I want to go ahead and upgrade to this 18 as soon as possible. Then I want to go to the 55 actually. So but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. You can see you'll have your USDT wallet, right? I can withdraw these earnings. You can transfer earnings into your downline, right? Withdraw or deposit. So if you want to deposit, right? These are funds that you're going to need. TRC20, ERC, and BEP20 are available. So you can scan that and go right into make your deposit. Once you make that deposit, then you can come and choose your subscription plan, right? The money that's in your back office can be used, right, to buy whatever package. Remember, you're only getting exclusive packages. Do not buy any of these normals down here or you will not get paid the quarterly bonuses, all right? So yeah, there's a little bit in here. You can see I had a package in here, exclusive package that I used, right? $6,200 package in there. You can see all of the stuff that's in here, right? So let's go back to the home screen. Now, also too, and let me just pause real quick, something real quick. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm not putting out. Hold on just 1 second, because I want to go into the profile here. So under your profile, let me go back and share this. Yeah, I want to show something because I don't have my. Sometimes you expose a lot of information, so I didn't want to just share too much information, but I don't really care about this. This is fine. Let me go back and share again. So under profile is where you will find your link, right? If you want to share your link with someone, under profile, so this little thing up here, click profile, you will see where you have your QR code to share your link. Also, too, you set up your 2FA. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to do it right after this. Protect your account as much as you can. I always use 2FA. I use Microsoft Authenticator because I can back it up with my email and my iCloud. All these other ones, like I don't know if Google and all these other ones will back it up. You lose it, it's done. Put this on multiple devices. Microsoft Authenticator, put it on your iPad, put it on your phone, so that if you lose something, you have more than one and it's backed up. All right. A lot of times, if you lose that stuff, you can't get into your programs. All right. So remember, this is where you get your link to share. All right. Let's see. Wallet, my bot. So yeah, you can see it's earning already. You can see the games. They show some of the games in there where I'm telling you guys, we saw the games. Like you can see the odds. It's very transparent, guys. Very, very transparent. You can see everything in here. And I'm telling you, I verified it. That's why I challenge you to come out and see it with your own eyes. There was a Zoom the other night where they actually did it on a Zoom, and you could see exactly what we got a chance to see. And so that was really, really impressive. All right. So you got your diagram, you got your referral diagram and your matrix, so you can go in there and see all of that stuff. But just keep it very simple for the sign up. Don't put anything extra. You'll be in and good to go. All right. Let's see. Any other questions? Let me jump back over. I know this was a long Zoom, a lot longer than normal. Let's see. So yeah, hopefully I answered your question. Trying to sign up with the MID. You don't need that ID. Good question at Craig. So yeah, I mean, we answered that. So 24% bonus divided by 3 months, an extra 8% monthly. There you go. Right. You can kind of figure out what that looks like. Right. So, I mean, even with the way the quarterly bonuses are looking, right, that's expected to be another 7%. So even at the lowest level, you're still looking at an average of 10% a month. 10% a month. That's that number. All right. And I love pulling up. I love pulling this up. And I use this in a lot of Zooms and presentations. The calculator, right? The calculator site. So when you look at, let's just say somebody wants to come in at 6,200, right? Or whatever that level was, you get, let's call it, what was this? What would we say the 62 level was? Let's just look real quick. Wait. Let's jump back up just real quick. I like to look at the numbers, right? Let's go all the way back up. Let's see where those first packages are. All right, so let's just say at a 62, that's 6%, right? 6% per month. And if we added and divided the 21% by 3 months, that's another 7%. So that's 13% per month, right? Let's just look at 24 months, over 2 years, right? I think that seems to be doable. And all days of the week, right? So you can kind of see by month, right? It's $139,000 at 13% a month for over 2 years. right? And that's just considering that you would have been taking the money that you're making and buying another package, but you could have upgraded at some point, right? And got a bigger package and made a bigger percentage, right? So that's not including any other, you know, earnings that you might have. But even at the lowest, right? Even if you're at the 345 level and it's only 10%, right? 10% a month, you know. And again, at some point you're going to upgrade, but you're talking about a 10x, over 10x, you know, in 10 in over 24 months passively, right? But again, after you would have made enough money to, let's say, go up to this 1150, well, now you're getting an extra percent, right? Now your quarterly bonus is bigger, right? So you can just kind of look. I mean, there's still money in this for the passive person, right? Still money in this, all right? At least 10% a month. And I only expect that this is probably going to get bigger as the company is generating more revenue, bringing in more money, right? And you know, there were some questions and things that I asked, like, well, what is the longevity? How, you know, where do you, how much money do you believe you can take in? Right. And they were, you know, I think their first goal was to hit the 250 million mark. Right. Then they go to 500,000 mark. Well, the thing is with these sports books is they move a lot of money. Sports betting, I think they said it was like what, $20 billion industry or something crazy like that. There's a lot of money that comes through sports betting. A lot of money, a lot. It's a huge, huge deal, and it's only growing day by day. And what these sports books need, they need losers, right? They want people, they want to make money, right? They don't necessarily care about what sides are being bet. They just don't want to expose themselves too much on one side, meaning like a big favorite, everybody bet there, and then that favorite wins. Because guess what? Now they have a lot of exposure and they got to pay out a lot of money. They want the sides to be as balanced as possible and just have one side a little bit more. Hope that side is the side that loses and they make more money, right? What we do is we come in and place, I think there were $30,000 to $40,000 bets each that were being placed in that game. We're going on the opposite side of the bet. And so now when that side wins, well, guess what we do? We help pay the other side because we lost. We don't care that we lost, but we lost because we already know the other side for us won. But we help the bookies pay the other side that wins. And so the bookies love the volume. They love it, right? And also there's big bonuses that you receive when you're moving a lot of money into these sports books. Bonus money. Like I know my sports book, man, it gives you like almost 50% bonus if you load it with crypto. So you come in at 1,000, they give you like $475 in bonuses. So what do you think these guys are getting in bonus money as well from these sports books? They're getting a lot, a lot, a lot. And the sports books love them because they never are just winning, winning, winning from the sports book. They win, they lose. They win, 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 lose, lose, win, lose, win. It's back and forth. So there's never just multiple millions of dollars just going out of one sports book. They're getting, you know, a couple 100,000 here, a couple 100,000 over there, a few 100,000 at this sports book. They're just alternating, going around and round and round. But at the same time, they're helping these sports books pay the other side. So that's it, guys. Just wanted to show you that there'll be a lot more content. I'm looking forward to going to the London event. I want to get myself qualified to go to there. I already told him hold me a spot because I want to be there for that event. Amazing. Is there an age limit? I would think at any of these things you want to be at least 18. All right. I would say at least 18 to be a part of it, but there is no age limit that I know of. You might want to just read through the terms and conditions before you enroll. That there's a link for it right there, and you can scroll through. But I would say I would recommend that you're at least 18 to be a part of this. So. But all right, guys, that's all I got. That is the launch for Smartlab, guys. I'm excited about it. Hope you're excited about it. Get yourself signed up, get enrolled, right? The matrix is important, timing and position. The people that go in first, people have to fall in below you as the matrix fills up. So you want to get in there. Smartlabpays.com to enroll with me, CPMD. All right. And then if you have somebody else that invited you, just reach out and get their link for them and get enrolled that way. All right. Anybody who wants any of these two 18K packages that have the bonus money, reach out to me. All right. First come, first serve. If you need a 55K, got one of those as well. That 55K is really nice because it pays you 430,000 in income cap. So you can earn a lot from that package. So any of the big bosses out there that want to go that big, sure enough, I've got it for you. So I got 3 of those left. They'll be available for till the 24th, right? Anyone that comes in and sponsors 75K, we're gonna confirm, but at least 4 of the 18K packages, if you sponsor 4 people or 75K, you will qualify to go to the London trip. But it has to happen quickly. This is why I wanted to launch this as soon as possible, because we have about 5 days, I believe, guys, 5 days for people to get qualified to go to that London event. And I definitely want to be there. All right. So that's all I got, guys. I'll see you in the CPMD Facebook group. If you got any questions or comments, just put it below in the comments. And any questions inside the group, post them there. I'll be sure to answer those for you as well. All right, stay tuned. I'll be doing some more updates and content, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, Mr. CPMD, I'm out. Peace. Later, guys.